Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation. I am also going to do a wear test. So I am going to work today, so I am going to attempt to wear this foundation throughout the day, possibly check in, tell you how it's doing, tell you how it's looking, and then at the very end of the day I'll check in and kind of give my final thoughts on the foundation. I have picked up the shade 400 N, which I believe N stands for neutral, and I basically did shade matching on Sephora.com. They have like a shade matching situation on their website, so I based it off the foundation color that I used over the summer with the Fenty Beauty foundation. So based on that foundation color, they recommended that I get this color. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm running late. So if you would like to see how the foundation applies, then keep watching. I'm just going to zoom through this footage and just do a voiceover. So I decided to use the Milk Hydra Grip to prime my face for this foundation. So in this clip, I'm just applying the primer, getting it all up in there, and I'm using a brush to apply my primer. This is how I typically use or apply the Milk Hydra Grip primer. Let it dry. Okay, so now I'm applying the foundation, and it was at this moment that I realized that this foundation is way too dark for me. At the moment, I'm really pale, and I shade matched this in like August, when we actually had sun and sunshine and I could actually get color, but it is what it is. I made it work. But essentially I'm just applying the foundation using the foundation brush, and then I'm going to follow up with a beauty blender. Girl, that color is woo. I look like a Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa doopa dee doo. Is that a thing? I think me singing that song just tells me like my age. You can tell how old I am. But yeah, I'm just applying the foundation, applying some on my neck, because you got to get the neck, especially considering that these are two different shades, my chest and my neck. All right, so this is how the foundation looks. Oompa Loompa-ish as hell. So this is how the foundation looks with just one small layer of foundation. As you can see, it's two different shades in comparison to my chest and my face. But I can tell you that, and ignore that line of concealer I got on my face already. But I can tell you that I'm just not as dark as I was over the summer. I matched myself to this foundation over the summer, and I'm trying it for the first time in like January. So August-ish time, but what else? Needless to say, I'm going to fix it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my makeup off camera and then jump back on with the final look. And then yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm going to work, so I don't have a lot of makeup on. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup to work. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check in maybe halfway through, and then I'm going to come back at the end of the day and give my final thoughts on the foundation. But so far, my skin is loving the foundation. I think it's a beautiful formula. It doesn't necessarily match my skin tone because I didn't get a good color, but needless to say, the formulation of the foundation so far is good, and my skin is loving it. Okay, so the time is about 1 o'clock, and I just got done with my lunch. So this is how my face is looking. And I'm shooting this on the iPhone, so I don't know how the quality is gonna be, but I tried to find a room with windows, so. And so far, so good, in my opinion. So far, so good. Okay, so I am off of work. Thank God. And I've had the foundation on for about 12 hours. It is 7:08 p.m. It is 7:08 p.m. and I've had the foundation on for 12 hours. And my thoughts on the foundation is, first I'm gonna start with texture. So texture wise, the foundation was amazing. This foundation gives you a very smooth texture. I don't know if I'm describing it the best way, but you know how you see people with that foundation, it's just so smooth and like, what did she use? Those are the vibes. Those are the vibes that I got from this foundation. It was amazing throughout the day. The claims for this foundation is that it is a luminous foundation. So when I see luminous, I'm thinking, okay, you're gonna get some type of glow, you're gonna get some type of luminosity from it. And I feel like that's a good name for this foundation, because essentially, like, I wasn't glowing like a disco ball. So at the beginning of the morning, obviously I had it powdered down real good so you couldn't really see it. But I feel like right now, if you take a real close look at it, you can see how I kind of got just a little bit of a glow to my skin at the moment, and I just really like it. I really love, I genuinely think it looks good. The foundation retails for $38. So I guess the next question is it worth it? I would say yes, it's worth the money. It's worth $38. So if you're looking for a better, an upgrade from your normal $10 to $15 foundation and you feeling like splurging, I would get it, because it's really good, especially for somebody who has dry skin. I typically get dry patches on my face, especially this time of the year, but it didn't attach to anything. It did not attach to any dry patches on my face, you know. And I just feel like with me having dry skin, I just felt really confident and comfortable wearing the foundation today. And I didn't, you know, I didn't feel like, oh, maybe I need to, like, you know, throw some water to try to like make it a little bit more dewy. It's very dewy, like naturally. It left me looking dewy, which is very difficult for people with dry skin. Dewiness is just not. Moisturized skin has left the chat when it comes to my skin. So I did wear it for a little over 12 hours. As I showed you all, it was like 6:58 or right at 7 o'clock this morning when I applied it, and it's now like right after 7 o'clock p.m. so that's a full 12 hours and I look like this. 12 hours. This is how I look. I don't have much on my face today. I just have foundation, a little light contour, some raggedy eyebrows, and I just put on a little lipstick that just make me look better. I did not touch this foundation up throughout the day. I didn't touch my face, and this is how I look. I feel like I still genuinely look good, whatever. So if you want a foundation that's gonna last you throughout the day, this is definitely one of the ones that will last you. And I appreciate a foundation that gives you longevity, because you know sometimes you work like a 5-hour shift and you be like, you look at yourself in the mirror and you like, no ma'am, no ma'am, I need to go home because I'm sick. Beauty has left the chat, because look at my smile lines. I don't see that it's cracking in the smile lines. If I could just go and get a lighter color, because obviously y'all seen how this one was a little bit too dark for me. Right now I'm a little pale. It's winter time, that's just how it is. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go and purchase a lighter shade, and I'm just gonna be wearing this foundation going forward because it's cute and I like it. I would recommend this foundation. If you got the coins, go pick it up, sis. It's a nice foundation. Go to Sephora, get a sample. You ain't gotta commit to buying the whole $38 shebang. You can just go to Sephora and get a sample of it and try it out like that. Alright, so thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It's free, y'all. Like, it don't cost nothing for you to just click, hit the subscribe button. It's big, it's red, you can see it. If you want to be notified every time I upload, you can turn on the bell right inside of the subscribe button. It's basically post notification, so whenever I post, because I'm posting, okay? It will send you a notification when I upload. So thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed and prosperous day, year, weekend, whatever it is, and whatever part of the world that you are at. So thank you.